Gold continues to break records every single day this week, and that's because it's World War III. You see, gold is a barometer for social chaos. There's an inverse relationship between the price of gold and societal peacetime, okay? The higher the price of gold and the faster it ticks upwards, correspondingly, the faster social deterioration. Now, right now, they want you to buy Bitcoin, and I'm by no means a gold peddler. Yes, we've done some videos on gold. It's not at the top of my priority list in terms of prepping, because the downside is, as you see that price of gold going up, it's going to become harder and harder for you to defend it, because, again, it's a barometer for social chaos, as is the case as reflected here in the New York subway system, where you now have the National Guard wielding full auto weapons, okay, to police the population, because I guess things are just that bad right now. You got the National Guard with machine guns in New York City, in a democracy, as we are told. But of course, as we get down to crunch time, in hard times, and especially times of war, all societies, no matter how democratic, they become authoritarian necessarily. It's called martial law. It's called war mobilization, military draft, conscription, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, you bet it's coming. Now, in terms of the other stuff we had to endure in the last 24 hours, the U.S. Embassy in Moscow has issued a warning, okay, 48 hours warning of a very high likelihood of a major attack in Moscow. Now, we're going to parse this and tease this out in just a moment, but I should also, of course, talk briefly about what we all had to endure, or any of us who cared to subject ourselves to it. But of course, I'm talking about the State of the Disunion address, which was given by the one and only JB. And he was actually on point for the first 25 minutes. He was surprisingly lucid and coherent, and came right out the gates. Of course, Ukraine, Ukraine, Ukraine. I was actually kind of surprised by that. I think it's a testament to the fact that they're not letting this go, okay? That's their baby, and they're not going to let it go. They spent the most amount of time right out the gates talking about how they got to get money to Ukraine. Don't worry, we're not going to send troops, they say. We're just going to send a lot of money. And Macron, he's going to be the one, you know, the Napoleon guy with the nuclear weapons. He's going to lead the EU in the charge against Vladimir Putin. And of course, he himself has declared that there are no more red lines, meaning that they're going to put troops very soon, very, very soon. The Russian election is 1 week away. It is a pivotal turning point, because after that time, Russia is going to fully militarize, the likes of which we haven't seen in many generations. Mark my words, Alexander Dugin, also known as Putin's brain, has basically laid out the plan.